What is up, everyone? I am Demon Cringe, and it is that time again, so welcome to Thank the Watchers number 7, the weekly, or at least I try to make it weekly show, where I pick up to 5 of my watchers on day and feature one of their pictures that I find most awesome. So for this episode, I have a really good lineup of both the traditional and digital artists, so I hope you all got your drinks ready, and without further ado, let us get on with it, shall we? Okay, so our very first artist is called Mr-Eggy, a very student Eggman from the United States. They've been on DA for 11 months, and the work I'm going to be featuring from him is Open WOF Hybrid Adopts, and what lovely adopts they actually are. The first two things that I really love about this picture is, of course, the line work and the coloring. Definitely the coloring on the left one, like, those are some really good shades, especially on the scale on the back. I don't know how that's called, but yeah, that thing at the back. That actually looks pretty good. And of course, I also mentioned the line work, which is absolutely awesome in my opinion. So if you take a look at the black line on the neck on the left one, you can actually see, you know, like details that are like individual scales, and you don't really have to zoom in to actually see them. You know, that's what I really like about this one. It's like it's so subtle, but yet so obvious. Definitely a huge thumbs up for that. And if you take a look at the right one, you know, the details on the skin over here, like it's ripped and all that, it kind of makes it look like the dragon is much older and has kind of been through some battles or whatever. That actually does make it look so much cooler. And I'm not all that much of a fan of this right here. You know, it kind of makes it look like it's a little bit dirty and all that. But, you know, everything has its own vibe. But it actually is pretty good, I gotta say. The only kind of problem I have a little bit is that the head on the right one, like, the left one actually has like a pretty natural looking head, you know, like a kind of, you know, like a usual animal-like and all that stuff. But like with the right one, the cheek, you know, like the cheek kind of looks a little bit too, yeah, it looks a little bit too artificial, I gotta say. Definitely probably work up on that a little bit, but I gotta know. I guess they were going for that kind of design. In my opinion, it just looks a little bit too rectangular for my tastes, but still definitely a pretty cool creature. And of course the color palettes are actually pretty cool right here, and above their heads they have their elements. The left one is sky/sand, and the right one is mud/sea, which is actually pretty cool. You know, the color scheme definitely works out for these elements. That's about it, Mr.Eggy. Thank you so much for watching me in DA, and I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition than you already have. Now let us move on to our next artist, shall we? And our next artist is called Frosty Waffled of Anubis Melody, a traditional hobbyist, Dove Dursek, other from the United States. They've been on DA for 2 years, and the work I'm going to be featuring from him is Meet the Artist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I really haven't done a picture quite like this, but I kind of wanted to do it for a change of pace and all that. This is one of the, of course, the pictures where the artist basically draws themselves and kind of describes them a little bit, and I actually like this. You know, basically people sharing some stuff about themselves in a creative manner instead of just, you know, writing a simple description and all that stuff. I gotta say that's actually pretty cool. Now, first off, the character, and oh my god, I absolutely love the way you drew the character, because, I mean, this style with traditional art, it just molds together perfectly. Like, I can honestly see this art style in, like, a poster for the summer and all that stuff. The line work is definitely amazing. You know, there are a few shakes here and there, but that's not too, you know, too apparent and all that. I really do love the coloring on the top, from white to dark blue and all that stuff. It's actually pretty nice, you know, pretty nice looking. And the details on the clothes are actually pretty minimalistic, but it does actually bode well, you know, like the character is a little bit more complexly drawn, but the clothes and the details are a little bit more simplistic, which actually goes together pretty well. I really do love the head. The hair looks absolutely amazing, especially that little dark spot on the top of the hair. And the eyes are drawn so well, you know, like really nice in detail. You can really, you know, see everything, and it's pretty cool. You know, the eyelashes, you can see all of them individually and all that. Okay, so let's actually read the description. Okay, usually wearing glasses, likes my pets, my partner, chai tea, cuddling, drawing, nesting, fruit, anime, everyone loves that. I mean, come the hell on. Affection, pastels, dislikes, loud noises, art thieves, being social, annoying people, smoking, parties, homophobes, and wasps/hornets. Oh my fucking god, I can relate to you on that one. I absolutely hate hornets, especially since they can kill you. Like, I remember one time when a hornet was literally like slowly flying right towards my face. And in my hands I actually had a pair of scissors. so it just snapped up and whoosh, you know, like fucking chopped the fucker in half. Really deserved it, son of a bitch. She's really gay. She has a sketchbook, a pencil case, and music. Well, I gotta say, definitely, you know, this is a pretty cool way to describe yourself. You know, just make a picture of yourself, you know, and post your likes and dislikes and all the things that you have. Definitely a lot more better and creative than just writing down a simple description, like I said. Really huge thumbs up for that one, you know, like props for creativity. And also, like I said, I absolutely love the way you drew the character. Like this art style is super good and definitely deserves a huge spot on Thank the Watchers. So that's about it, Frosty Waffled Up. Thank you so much for watching me on DA, and I really hope this video gets a lot more recognition than you already have. Now let us move on to our next artist. Okay, so our next artist is called Jolly Wolf Girl. Hello, DA Wolfpack, a traditional arts student, a Wolf Clan, a female from the United States. She just joined this week, as you can see. She only has 2 pictures up, so be sure to hit that watch button on her, and I'll actually hit that myself. And the work I'm gonna be featuring from her is Ice Cream, my kitty dog OC. And yes, everyone, as you can see, it is pretty cute, and it is a really good start for like a beginner artist, I gotta say. Definitely, first off, I can see that even though this is your like second picture that you posted, the line work is just really good, you know. Like, I don't know if you're like an actual beginner artist or if you just started posting on DA and you actually drew before, but if you are a beginner, then definitely you know, like the line work is pretty good. Now there are some little things that you gotta work on a little bit, like this arm right here kind of looks a little bit, yeah, the line work is a little bit wobbly. The coloring actually does look nice. I really do like the mix of the hot pink with the beige. But I do gotta give you one piece of advice. When you're taking pictures like this, be sure to like be in a well-lit environment. Like turn a light on or whatever, or if the sun is out, just put it like near the window and let the light shine on it so you can actually capture it fully. Because right now it does look kind of a little bit dark and all that. Another cool thing about the picture is that, as you can see, like there is some shading over there. Like, for example, below the face, on the chest, and on the tail. I also really do like the detail work on the face and the chest. As you can see, like with the fur and all that, it's all nice and visible. Like the lines really don't look blurry and all that. You can just you can see all the tufts of fur. As you can see, her ice cream necklace also has a nice little bit of detail. You always got to work on the smallest of things, you know. And it's like, even though a lot of people might notice that, it always pays because it just makes your picture, you know, that much more higher quality and all that stuff. You can really go places, you know. Just keep doing what you're doing. So that is about it, Jolly Wolf Girl. Thank you so much for watching me on DA, and I really hope this video gets a lot more recognition than it already have. Now let us move on to our last and final artist, shall we? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our last and final artist, Sabrina, a digital art hobbyist, a female from Russia. She's been on DA for 9 whole years, and I really had a tough ass time choosing which picture I'm gonna showcase from her because it is so good. Every single one of them are just impeccable, and so I have decided to showcase Mother of Murgo, and there's also a YouTube video available for the speed paint, I presume, and oh my fucking god, this looks absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at it, everyone. Just look at it. Now, I really don't know what to say to this, you know, like everything in this picture is just so awesome. I mean, take a look at the line work, then the shading, you know, it's absolutely impeccable. Like, first you take a look at the dress, then the upper body, it's like, wow. The lighting is just, oh my fucking god, I can't believe this is just so, I'm not trying to kiss anyone's ass, but my god, this is almost perfect, okay? And of course, if you, like, zoom in on the head, like, the attention to the smallest of detail. I have honestly never seen Bloodborne fan art that's, like, this good, you know? This effing good. And, of course, the background is also pretty good, you know? Like, it really does give a sort of somber, kind of saddish kind of feel. And in my opinion, I really think like I'd like to frame this, you know, just hang it on a wall and all that somewhere, you know, on like near a nice fireplace and all that, maybe next to a window. And like if I could give you one piece of advice, go try to get your art in a gallery somewhere. Like, this really deserves to be seen by a shit ton of people. Like, this is impeccable. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all I can say is, like, I really cannot find any faults with this picture. You know, it's so good and so nice to look at and, you know, like, examine the smallest of details and all that. Definitely keep up doing what you're doing. You are doing absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for watching me and DA Sabrina, and I really hope this video gets you a lot more recognition than I already have, because you sure as hell deserve it. Well, everyone, that's about it for Thank the Watchers number 7. I do gotta say, in my opinion, I really do think that this is one of the best, if not the best lineup of artists I've ever done for Thank the Watchers. I really did hope you enjoyed seeing all the art as much as I did. Thank you all so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe and press the little bell icon. And as always, I'm Demon Cringe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.